Good morning. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz. Welcome back to my old Jazigreen family. I know it's been a while, but I'm here. I told you guys I'll be coming in when I can. That's all I can say right now. But you know, I'm glad that you guys have clicked on the video, and thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. If you just clicked on the video for the first time, please subscribe to the video and give the video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to set your bell, click your bell to all, and that way you'll be notified when I post a video. I'm sitting in my in the parking lot of the gym that I go to because I just finished working out. I did almost an hour. I did 50 minutes, and the reason why I only did 50 minutes, which is long enough, but I usually sometimes do an hour. Wait a minute, there's a lady coming. I don't want to hear me talk. Hold on, guys. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, she's in the car, and that's a shame. I got to get over that shyness. But anyway, let me get back on track. There's an elderly lady in her 80s that comes to the gym. She goes and gets in the pool almost every day, if not every day. Oh my gosh, there's another car getting ready to park in this spot. Let me see if I can keep talking. So if I pause, you guys know. Anyway, I help her. There was one time I was going to hit this car. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, but these elderly people, they can't drive. Oh, Jesus. She's all crooked. I get nervous when somebody don't park right. I don't want you hitting my car. Oh, good. She's straightening out. But anywho, I was coming out of the gym one time, and I saw her, and she had her purse and her bag in her hand. She was walking, because she walks kind of over like this instead of straight up. And she was like, ah. And I said, ma'am, do you need some help? And she said, yes, I do. So I started helping her. I took her, walked her into the gym, and where she had to go. And ever since then, whenever I see her, I help her. I told her, I said, whenever I see you, no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to help you. If I'm upstairs and I can see you coming in, I'm going to stop my workout, come down the stairs, and help you. So that's what I do. Sometimes I see her days, and sometimes I don't. But it makes me feel glad to do that. Hold on, this lady's about to open her door. I don't want to be talking. Okay, let me continue. Dang. Okay, guys, I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I just want to talk to you guys, give you a little bit of a car chat, and see what comes after that. I haven't been doing too many videos like I told you guys before. Oh, let me just start off with saying this. If you don't know, my daddy just died a few weeks back. So some of you may be new, and I just wanted to share that with you. I'm not going to go into any details so I don't start crying. Anywho, it's hard to even say that, because when I say it, I start crying. But anywho, I'm okay, you guys. It just hurts. I shouldn't even mention it, because here I go. But it hurts when you lose a parent. Now I have no parents left, so let me keep going, not talk about that. But something good is coming out of the fact that my daddy, there's nothing good when a person dies. I hope you guys understand what I mean by this. There's nothing good about him going, no. But something good is happening as a result of him going. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope you can understand it, because I'm not saying nothing negative. So if you don't understand me, just try. Me and my sister, it seems like we're getting closer. I think I shared with you guys, and if I didn't, me and my sister have had an estranged relationship growing up. There's been a lot of hurt and pain, mostly on her because of me, how I have been towards her as a sister, what I haven't done, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to get into any details, but it just seems like ever since my daddy died, I mean, it's unfortunate that it had to be now, but everything has a time and a place to happen. My daddy would love to be around and be living to see us get along and talk, and we're texting more. She tells me she loves me to text. I tell her I love her. We got together, some of the family, my sister, her. I'm the oldest of 3 kids. And we have the same father and different mother. But we're still sisters and brother. But anywho, yeah, there's just been a lot of drama in the in our relationship from ever so high, and a lot of hurt and pain. But it seems like she, I don't really know if she has forgiven me. I'm not going to worry about it because I prayed to the Lord and asked him to minister to her, heal her hurt and pain, heal all my hurt and pain, and unify. How you say unify us? I don't know if that's the right word. Put us back together. Can't think of the right word. That there will be unity and restoration in our relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. But it seems like it's happening. The reason why I say seem, because I like to be on guard and just be cautious and not to rush into things too fast. And the reason why, because I did that once before with somebody, and boom, it was like getting hit by a ton of bricks. The person was like, oh, you thought that I was, starting to forgive you. You thought that I was beginning to want to be around you. And now I'm not, kind of like backstab me. So that's why I say what I say. I'm just trying to just don't push it. Don't get too excited. Just go with the flow. And I'm trying to do the best that I can to be a big sister because, honestly, you would say, how to be a big sister. But no, I really don't, because we didn't grow up in the same household. I have a different lifestyle than she does. My daddy did bring me over there, when I was growing up, and I would spend the night and get together with our, with the family, go on different outings and family gatherings and stuff like that. I did do all that, but me and my sister, we don't really know each other. We need to learn and start getting to know each other. Will we ever get to that big point? I don't know. I'm just like, how you say coasting in the water, just coasting, going with the flow, taking it little by little, and thanking God for each moment that we are able to talk and share something. She asked me for my address the other day, which was nice because she wants to, and when I say she wants to, she's the one that has been in charge of taking care of my daddy, his last remains, and, he was cremated, so she, has the remains of that and all of that. And she's taking care of what happened to his car and all his stuff. So she said she wanted to share it with me and my brother and herself, so divide it between the 3 of us, which is really nice. I don't particularly want anything, but I'm not going to tell her that. Because I have some pictures of my daddy. I'm just going to accept it. She asked me for my address, so I gave it to her. And the way she said it in the text, she said, I am going to pick up daddy's ashes. And then she asked me for my address, so she can send me some things. And that's when I said, wait a minute, you're not sending me ashes, are you? Because she told me what she was going to do with them. I was like, because if you send me some ashes, no, I don't do ashes, okay? I don't want no ashes. Don't send me no ashes, okay? That's what I thought, because if that's the case, that's okay. Just exclude me out of ashes. I just have to be the oddball. I don't need the remains of someone not living. It's crazy. But no, she's not going to do that. She's going to send me some things of whatever she can find in my daddy's apartment, pictures, maybe some souvenirs, whatever. And if there's anything I don't want, I could always share with my children. It's their grandfather. So I'm just happy and blessed to be able to have a good relationship. We're talking, we laugh, we hug. We got together that one time for his memorial. And it felt odd. It felt weird to me. I felt a little uncomfortable. It's just a lot of emotions that go with being around family that you're not used to be around, that live a different lifestyle. You probably don't understand what I mean by that, but it's just my feeling, that this is me. This is Liz. This is how I feel. I have to get over some things. I have to become more confident in who I am, and not feel, I don't know the word. There's different phrases of what I'm trying to say. I can't think of all that, but I just have to learn to be comfortable being around my siblings. I do love them both, but there's a lot of emotions, a lot of different feelings that go on. I don't know how my brother feels. He never asked me for my phone number. When we went to eat after the memorial, I didn't ask him for his. I just trust that I just pray and trust that God's will be done. Whatever that is, we don't have to become extremely close. I can live the rest of my life that way. If we're not, that's fine. If we do communicate once in a while, that's fine with me. However it ends up being, I'm okay with it, because I'm so used to not having a relationship with them, not having any communication or any bonding or anything. It's been decades, literally decades. So I'm used to that. So trying to get united and close to is kind of a weird feeling to me. It is. You may not understand, but anywho, that's the good news about, that's the only good thing I could say that has happened since my daddy has left. And it's unfortunate. It should have happened a long time ago, because my daddy, he always wanted me and my sister to reunite. And oh boy, because there were times where she would just be speaking to him about me and such anger. He didn't really want to talk about it. And he would tell my husband sometimes when we would get together, all of us, he would say, I just wish that Liz and Melinda that's my sister's name, Melinda, would, stop all this and forgive one another. He would talk to my husband and tell him some things, because I know as a parent, when your children are not getting along, that's not good. I know the feeling, because my daughter and my son, there's just no communication. I don't know if there's anything going on in that relationship, but there's just no communication. Everybody's living their lives separately. It just seems like it. So I kind of feel what he feels. I'm not going to stay in the sun too long because it's hot. But yeah, so anywho, yeah, after the memorial, we took some pictures. We went to my daddy's favorite restaurant, Sizzler. He loved Sizzler. I don't know what about Sizzler he loved so much. I like their food. It's nothing spectacular, but that's what he liked. So we all went there and had a nice brunch there, and it was nice. At first, I told my sister, I don't know if I'm going to go, because I was feeling a little odd and uncomfortable. My aunt told me, she says, Liz, I really think you should go. We're not going to stay that long. And I'm thinking, yeah, we all need to eat something, but you can just call me. Well, I'm going to stop saying that. I'm not weird. I'm not odd, but I just feel like the oddball of the family. So I'm not calling myself that. I'm going to stop saying those things. But I can't help the feeling inside me. But just because I feel the way I feel doesn't mean I need to say it, especially if it's negative. But And I just pray and ask God to help me with that. Help me. And he will, and he is. But yeah, it was a nice time at Sizzler. I don't know how long we stayed, maybe an hour and a half. We all ate. You know, my husband, I forgot what he got, some chicken and I think some French fries or hamburger and some French fries and a drink, something like that. And you guys know what I got. I got a salad bar. But then I did just taste just one or two of his French fries. You know, it was like, ugh. Seems like French fries, it calls my name, calls me. But just two of those. I didn't hurt anything. But we had a nice time, and then we drove back, and let me tell you, fast forward now, I'm still doing the 75 hard. I'm halfway done. Woohoo! Halfway done. I have a month and 3 weeks left. I will be technically done my last day of 75 hard, which is the 75th day. I think that's June 19th. And if you don't know what 75 hard is, I would advise you to Google it. You can hear, you know, you can see what it's about. But I'll just say this. It's a mental toughness challenge. It's also physical. So if you want to know more about it, just go ahead and Google it. I'll go ahead and tell you guys. I don't know, you may not be interested. If you are, you are. You do 2 45-minute workouts per day. One of them have to be outdoors. And that's what I don't like. You have to drink a gallon of water per day. And this is my second bottle right now that I'm about to open up, which is now 9:35 in the morning. I don't want to drink too much right now while I'm sitting talking to you. But we're going to get going in a minute driving. But I still don't have a tripod thing to put the phone on, so shame on me. Yeah, you do one workout outside, you get a gallon of water. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. You have to take a progress picture every single day of how you look. I think that's it. Oh yeah, no cheat days, no cheat meals, no alcohol. Well, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not a drinker anyway. No alcohol. What else? Maybe one thing I'm missing. It's like I know it in my mind. I'm just trying to think to tell you guys. I can't think of what it is. No alcohol, no cheat meals. I believe that's it. If there's another one, I'll put it down here in the bottom. But anywho, yeah. So I'm still doing that. And when I get home, that I would do the outdoor workout. I'll just go on my patio and do that. I hate working out outdoors. I can't stand it for this challenge I'm talking about. You know, I don't want to get home and then have to drive back and waste gas to come to this beautiful park that I love to walk at. I'm not doing that. Even though it's like 15 minutes away, I'm not going to come back out. Once I go in, I'm not coming back out. It's just, you know how it is. You get comfortable, you want to take your shower, and that's it. But, oh, he got a nice smoothie. Ooh, boy, yum, yum. I'm getting hungry. I'm not hungry, but I have nothing in my system beside this water. But yeah, so I'm still doing that. And I know I'm losing weight. There's been several people. There's a few people at my gym and elsewhere have come up to me and tell me that they can see the weight loss. And it just makes me feel so good that people actually see it and actually coming up to me. I don't know. I just feel like maybe God is leading them to tell me that, you know, so I can be encouraged, because I don't hear it a whole lot. You know, my husband, he has said it, but he doesn't like make a habit of saying it all the time. My son said it. He says, you are losing weight, you know, one time, maybe a month ago, but it just feels good. Not that I have to hear it. It feels good. It helps to motivate you, because I'm not stuck up or anything like that, but it helps to motivate you and encourage you, you know, keep going. I'm not going to stop. But let me tell you guys, I'm tired of doing this 75 hard. I am literally tired. It's hard. It's hard to do. It is very hard to do, but my mind is made up. I told myself I was going to do it. Oh, and I'm going to finish it. Let me tell you guys something that happened to me, unfortunate situation that happened to me. I had an emergency, I guess you can call it illness that came on to me last Thursday. I was cleaning the downstairs bathroom, just bending over a whole lot and cleaning the floor, part of the floor, but bending over a lot. And I don't know if the bending over had anything to do with what I'm about to tell you. I would not know. But not long after I sat down, I'm not sure how soon after I sat down, I started to experience extreme dizziness. I mean, the room, now I know the room wasn't literally spinning, but it just felt like the room was spinning. I mean, it was so severe. I was like, oh gosh, what's happening to me? Because I knew that wasn't normal. And then I started to feel nauseated. Oh, woo! I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, help me. You know, I start calling out on his name because it was so bad. My son and husband was upstairs, so, you know, I was trying to call. I could see my husband was walking around in the hallway, and I was trying to call his name, but I was just so weak and so dizzy that it just it was distorting my talking. You know, I just couldn't really just get everything together to be able to say, babe, you know. And I'm like, babe, I just couldn't. The dizzy was just so crazy, very bad. So I finally got their attention, and yeah, he came downstairs, and I had my head down, bent over, you know, my head between my knees, and I told him what was happening, and I said, I don't know the way this feels. I said, I need to see somebody, but I don't want to go to that darn hospital. I wish I could go to the doctor's office, but when you have something like that, it's not easy for them to get you an appointment for something like that. It's not easy. You know, sometimes they don't have openings, and I'm talking about doctor's offices, they will tell you, no, you should go to the hospital. Who wants to spend the half of the day, half of the night in that darn hospital? Which I ended up doing. Let me tell you the story. My son came down by that time. He asked me, did I want prayer? And I meant to tell him, when one of us is ill like that, especially me, don't ever ask me, do I want prayer? You automatically know I want prayer, because sometimes, depending on what's wrong with you, you can't always talk. I'm like, yes, of course I want prayer. Yes. So he came to me, and he laid his hands on me, and he prayed the prayer of healing to me. Of course I received it. And I asked my husband, I said, please pray for me. I mean, you will never ever hear those words come out of me asking somebody to pray for me if I'm not feeling that bad. I was feeling that bad to say those words. You will never hear that from me like that. But I was feeling so bad, and I prayed for myself too, mainly. Even if nobody else prayed for me, I prayed for myself. But I wanted more people. I wanted other people to add their faith with mine too. You know, I wanted it. Hey, it helps. Ooh, let me hurry up because it's getting hot in this car. Anywho, yeah, so I'm tussling between my husband driving me to the ER. I said, well, if you drive me, then I don't know. It felt like the dizziness would be even more stronger. I don't know. I was just thinking, and I want to be able to be seen quicker. If an ambulance comes, I mean, you still have to wait a while, but at least you're seen. They start taking your blood pressure when you get in there. Everything just starts faster, as opposed to you going in the ER. You know, I couldn't walk that good. I mean, I could walk, but I was very, very weak. So after the ambulance, let me go back. My husband called 911. The ambulance came, the fire department came, and they took my blood pressure. They assessed me, and I'm talking, but I'm like, you know, I was coherent, but it was just kind of hard to even think what to say because I was feeling so dizzy. That dizzy feeling was just too much. It was overbearing me. It really was. And the nausea. And so after they assessed me, I asked them, could I go to another hospital, and which is not far from the hospital they were going to take me to. And they said, no, you have to go to this one. And I'm thinking, why? Why? I didn't ask, 'cause it's too much. So they asked me, do I think I would be able to walk outside to the gurney? But they held my hands, you know, up under here in my arms like that. I said, yeah, I guess. And if you can't, let us know. So the young lady helped me, and she held on to me as I was walking. And I just felt so bad. I said, I need to get my purse, my ID, and my phone. I wanted to grab that, but it seemed like paramedics, they won't let you grab it. It was right there beside me. It kind of got me annoyed. My husband says, no, the paramedic said, no, your husband will bring it. He said, babe, I'll bring it. I'm like, no, I want it with me. I'm thinking this to myself, I want it with me. So I let my husband bring it. And I just like my belongings with me. So they took me to they drove me there. And then, you know, wait a minute. Somebody's always getting in the car next to me. Here we go again. Okay. So we get in the ambulance, and then ambulance told me, the paramedic, he says, well, it's going to be a little bit of a muppy ride and the nausea. I'm holding my stomach, and I'm like, oh, I hope I don't throw up. And I'm thinking to myself, which was a strike. It made me so angry with the ambulance as well as the hospital. They both get a strike. They never offered me that bag that you throw up in. That little round thing is blue. They never offered it to me. I was very upset, and I should not have to ask for it. If I'm holding my stomach and I tell them I feel nauseous, you're supposed to offer that to the patient, right? It's called taking care of the patient care. So they get a strike, both of them. I'm not going to complain or anything, but if anybody asks me for a survey, they're going to get a fat 0. And there was other people in the hospital that were nauseous. There was one lady who was getting sick, and I was like, oh Lord. Me and my husband looked at each other, and we're like, ooh. I'm just glad just hearing her throw up didn't make me do it, you know, because I felt nauseous, but my nauseousness was going in and out. So, you know, I'm thinking to myself, well, they gave several people one of them things. Why not me? They knew I was nauseous. The nurse came, you know, after they took me to the hospital, and they took the blood pressure and all that. But fast forward, the blood pressure was up a little bit. And then when I got back there in the triage, it went up to 175. I was like, 175? Wow. I thought they were going to give me something to actually bring it down. And they didn't give me a regular doctor. They gave me a PA, physician assistant. I think that's what they call it. And she says, well, something about, well, that would actually, I don't know if she said detrimental. I don't know if that was the word, but anyway, what she was trying to say, it would be bad if they did. I'm thinking to myself, no, it wouldn't. I have some medicine at home that my doctor says if my pressure goes 160 or higher, then I can take this pill. So if he says I can do it, why does the hospital say I can't? I don't know. I don't know about these doctors and PAs, and it seems like they don't know what they're doing. It just makes me feel like they don't know what they're doing. It seems like you know more about your body than they do. You know, I know what works for my body. You don't. So anyway, they gave me some nausea medicine, a pill, something to go up under the tongue, and then another pill for the dizziness. I'm not sure which one. Something went up under my tongue. She goes, just let it melt. And then one pill I had to swallow. Neither one really worked. And she says, yeah, sometimes it can, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm in this hospital and you giving me something that you're not even helping me. Why am I here? I thought I was going to get some help. I mean, you know how that commercial back in the day, I could have had a V8. Seriously, I'm like, I could have taken care of myself better at home than I am getting treatment here. So the PA she showed me some exercises that I could Google or get on, search on YouTube. Epi maneuver or something, I forgot what it's called. So, I try to do those. How am I feeling now? It hasn't gone completely. There's some times when I don't feel it. I feel it just a smidge now, but it doesn't impact my driving. I'm okay, guys. Trust me. If it got bad, I would know to pull over and call somebody, but it's not. I declare that it's not. In Jesus' name, shoot. I declare, this is what I believe, and I speak what I believe. I believe that I am healed, I am whole, I am well. That settles it. I'm healed of what they call dizziness, vertigo, whatever it is. I'm healed of it, and I'm free of it. That's what I confess. I say it every day. So anywho, yeah, so me and my husband got home. It was like a little after 12 midnight. So I spent half of the day at the hospital. And the thing that gets to me about people who call themselves professionals helping you in the medical field, sometimes they talk sarcastic, because one of them at the house, not the hospital, at the house, was going to flick on our lights. You don't flick on somebody's lights. If you need light, you ask for that person to turn on a light. So my husband says, so we're turning on lights, huh? And I guess the paramedic or someone said to him, I didn't even hear it because I was so out of it. I'm back at the house now, so I'm telling you guys this. We need light to see. And I'm thinking, you asked for light. Now, if that were me, I would have said, I would have asked him, why are you turning on our light? That's what I would have said. But my husband, he doesn't come out and ask us questions like that. But I would have, hey, it's your house. So you can say what you want. It just would have been a question, why are you turning on the light? But he didn't. So getting back to my husband bringing me home, we came home after 12 midnight, and I was upset. I was really upset, and I was so sleepy, not even realizing that one of the pills that they gave me makes you very, very sleepy. They didn't tell me that until the pharmacy had to tell me. So they had sent over refills and all that. So the pharmacy the next day, when I went back, I was better the next day, so I continued my workouts. I just kind of took it a little bit more easier. I didn't go crazy. The pharmacy told me that one of these medications will make you dizzy. Not dizzy, sleepy. Sleepy, not dizzy. So, yeah, make you sleepy. So, it's okay. Don't take the medicines unless you need it. Sure, well, I wasn't planning to take it in the first place unless I need it. And I'm believing I'm not going to need it, but I do have them just in case I do. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here right now. I don't know what's next. I need to go home. I need to, start drinking this other water bottle. I need to get my coffee because I want my coffee. Yes, I do. So, guys, I'll see you. Okay, guys, I made it at home, and I'm gonna enjoy my cup of coffee. So this is my cute little Dollar Tree cup, green and white. So cheers to you. I wanted to show you guys how I put my where I put my mugs at. I use my bar cart for this. Now what I did was I took all of my mugs off of the out of the counter. Out of the shelf, because I have a lot of mugs. It's not, it's not as many as some people have, but hubby has his, and everything was just getting too chaotic in that. But I just want to show you a couple of them that are new. I think I showed you guys this one. I'm not sure. And if you're new, then you'll be seeing this for the first time. But yeah, I think I did show you guys this, but I'm not sure. This is one of my new ones. It says Faithful in Prayer, and it has it on the other side as well. I got this from TJ Maxx. So I got that one. And the next new one I got was this cutie pie right here. This real pretty one. I thought I showed you guys this. If I did, then don't worry about it. But then if this is your first time watching, then this is your first time seeing this. But I just think this is such a cute little cutie pie mug. I think I did show you guys this as I'm thinking about it. But anywho, this is where the majority of my mugs are. And if you're interested in seeing them, I'll just show them to you real quick. At least I'm giving you guys something a little bit home decor. I'm not decorating right now, but this is my TBN mug, and that stands for Trinity Broadcast Network. It's a Christian network that, you know, for the Word of God to come on. So I have that one. I love that one. These are old, as you know. Fueled by Jesus and Coffee. I love that one. Here's my love. And this is all year round. I use this all year round. I got it specifically for Valentine's Day, but hey, love is every day, right? Every day, every month. And then here's another one that could be Valentine's, you know, used for Valentine's Day or any day. I love the little kisses. This one over here, floral, real pretty. Now, I don't know if I shared this with you guys. I might have, but this one here is a special mug. I ordered this off of Amazon in memory of one of my best friends who died, I think last year, 2025, I think. And I was just finding out kind of late. Her name was Camir, C-A-M-I-R, and she was born in Belize. Okay, so I just wanted something to, in her honor, because I wasn't able to see her, you know, ever since we had graduated, and that was decades ago. I've been trying to get in touch with her, you know, by social media, and I could never find her. And one of our friends from high school told me that she had died, and I was like, oh gosh, that really took a piece of me. So I just wanted to get a mug with her name on it, knowing that this is where she was born. And who knows, I may go visit Belize one day. So let her rest in peace. Okay, then this gray one here. I know most of you have seen these already. This one's new too. I might have shown you this, I don't know. Pink. Oh boy, let me see if I can pick it up better. It has different sayings on it. I think most of you have seen this. But this is pretty much for the new people. It has little sayings on it. Don't break it, Liz. My daily Bible affirmations. Yeah, so it has affirmations on the other side as well. I can't show it to you because if I do all this, I'm going to drop something. Holding this camera with one hand. And then here's my L mug for Liz. Oh boy. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians chapter 13:8. Ooh. Gotta be careful, I'm getting a little dizzy here. This one says, this is a Dollar Tree mug. Shh. It says, shush, shush, shh. Coffee and I are having a moment. I think it says that. I don't have my glasses on. Now this mug here is special. This was my mother's. When she was alive, she had this mug, and I have it now, and I don't want to use it because the handle, as you can see, wait a minute, right here, it was broken, even though she must have glued it together, but I'm afraid to use it because what if it breaks again? So It says Betty, B-E-T-T-E, and that was her name. So I'm just gonna keep it. I don't want to use it. And then this one back here is not a mug. It is a container where you can put creamer, coffee, anything in there, milk, and that's it. So I just want to show you guys these mugs. Okay, real quick, my coffee station is still pretty much the same, but I did change out this standing tree here. I just switched this. It was over here, and I put the Keurig machine right here, trying to cover up that, plug in the back. Like most of us YouTube content creators can't stand our plug showing, right? So, and then there's something else in the back. I forgot. It's part of the plug, and I just put a piece of paper there that's been there, and I hate the fact that you can still see it. So I'm trying to hide it. I hate that. And the sugar canister, I just moved it over here. So it's nothing specific. I haven't been doing any decorating yet. Like I told you guys before, I just haven't felt motivated to do it. I don't have too much money to be buying new stuff anyway to show you guys. You've seen pretty much everything that I have. So I just haven't been motivated to show anything that I already have. Ooh, sorry, there's a bug. But here's my little coffee K-Pods. This is new. Got this from Amazon. Me and hubby love this because we've been trying to find something to put our spoon on, spoon rest for the coffee. And I did not want to use the one that I have for the stove because that's for the stove, the bigger spoons. But this is really cute. And it also came with the spoon. I forgot, this may have been about $5 or $6 from Amazon. So I just think it's really cute. Place your little spoon or your stir right there. Over here in this corner, I haven't done everything. I just pretty much have moved around certain things in this kitchen. In this corner here, this little canister that has the sugar in it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff, but I just took my flowers that I had and put that in there like that. So got to find something to cover this. Over here, I just made a slight change. This canister here, it's empty right now. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. I was thinking about putting my K-Pods, coffee K-Pods in here, but no, and I just have this little riser stand here and one of my candles and this cute tree here, trying to cover up, the plug, right? Yeah, so it's covering it up pretty good. So okay guys, this is what I can show you for home decor for right now. Happy Friday, everybody. This is May 1st and happy May. Okay, this is a good day and I'm glad that I woke up this morning. How about you? Because a lot of people did not wake up this morning. So how's everybody doing this Friday? Hope you guys have a good weekend coming. I am just getting myself ready. I'm trying to vlog. I like to do it in private though. I don't know why I'm like that. But anywho, got a little errand to run, and I just thought I would just pick you guys up real quick and see how you guys doing today. Did you guys see the Michael Jackson movie? We saw it. When did we see it? Last Friday, the day that it came out. That was the day that I went to the hospital. And I know my son was wondering if I was going to be able to make it, which I told him, I said, I feel like I will. I pushed hard, even though I felt slightly dizzy, but it wasn't anything crazy like it was the day before. But we saw it, and what I thought about it, it was just okay. I thought the movie was okay. However, Michael Jackson's nephew, I think his name is Javar. I'm not sure if I'm messing up his name. He did an outstanding performance. of portraying his uncle, Michael Jackson. He did an outstanding job. That dancing, even his looks, I mean, I was amazed. I was truly amazed. I thought it was wonderful, his dancing. I mean, they said that he had studied Michael, his dancing, and just kept looking at him, and that's how he learned how to do it so well. But it's like, wow, I guess it's all a part of the genes, because not everybody can study somebody's dancing and be able to perform that almost it seemed like it was identical. That's what I would say. He did it so well. Outstanding. I can give him a standing ovation for that performance. So yeah, we saw it, and we saw it at let me see, what showing was it? It was like, I think it started at 9:50 at night. It was just me, my husband, and my son. He wanted us to see it. If he didn't ask us to see it, we probably would not have gone to see it. It just wasn't, that important for me and my husband to see it, but I'm glad we did. We all saw it together. And they had gotten popcorn and, popcorn, nachos, and soda and everything. So if you guys saw the movie, comment down below and let me know what you thought. I'm just curious as to what you feel about it, if anything. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get ready. I won't call this a get ready with me, but it's just putting on a little color here for these lips. And this is Avon, an old-fashioned Avon lipstick that I have. I don't know if you guys can see. It's probably upside down. If you want to screenshot it, you can. Let's see if I can read it. It says Saucy Mauve. It's a mauve color. And I love the color mauve because it's not too bright. It's not too subtle. It's just enough to give you a little color on your lips. So that's that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of the Falsies mascara on. I don't normally put mascara on, but I don't know. I just don't feel like putting, those false eyelashes on because I don't really know how to do them well. I do have a pair, but I'm not going to even deal with that because that's too much. I don't think I can do it. I have to have help. So I just put a little bit of this on, especially when I want to, when I want my eyelashes to look a little better than they are now. Because I don't hardly have any eyelashes. I do have them, but they're so light colored and short that you can't really tell. You know how some people's eyelashes are really, really long and they put this on and it really extends out? Well, this will extend them out too. It's just that, I don't know, they're not the false eyelashes, that I would like. But anywho, that's what's happening. Got to go pick up a little groceries and that's going to be it. I had, you guys saw a little bit of my walk this morning. I decided to continue with walking. I did it for 90 minutes. Can you believe that? A total of 90 minutes. That, today was going to be a little bit busy day, especially with the time we're going to be leaving. And got to make some business calls, just that kind of stuff. So I said, you know what, just for today, since this is the weekend, let me go ahead and just knock this out like this. And there were a couple of big dogs there. There was one dog that this lady did not have on a leash. Now, she had the leash attached to him, but she wasn't holding it. And I was just like, walking, and I was thinking to myself, okay, Liz, you're going to walk past this dog and you're not going to feel nervous. I felt nervous, but I was like, you can do it. Because he kind of looked like Lassie, but big dog. I was a little bit nervous, but I said, no, I don't want to walk the other way. I really want her to pick up that leash. There was one time, there was this guy walking his dogs, and there was two of them, and he did not have them on a leash. And I just politely said, Good morning. I said it would be really nice if you could hold on to the leash or attach your dogs to the leash. But he was already talking to someone else and he just looked at me. It wasn't a mean look or anything like that, but I don't know if he understood English. I just hope he did. Well, no, of course he did. He was speaking English to the person he was with. Yeah, he understood me. And I don't know if he put the dogs on the leash after I said that or not, because I didn't see him anymore. He might have went in another area or two. I'm not sure. But anywho, that's it for right now. I might show you guys what I'm going to pick up from the store, and I may not. Okay, Jazzy Greens, we are back home from going to Walmart. So here's a grocery haul I want to share with you. I picked up a bag of whole natural almonds, some Cheeto Crunchy chips, some Oreo cookies, and that's the double Oreo, some Snapple tea, and that's a pack of 6, 3, what do you call these things, zucchinis, a bag of Gala apples, a bag of Bragg's peppermints, some Mrs. Dash table blend seasoning, some olives, green olives, some Badia complete seasoning, which I have been missing because I ran out of this. I love this. Some Lawry's and LaCroix strawberry peach sparkling water. This is really, really good. This is one of my favorites. Over here, some Nancy's probiotic cottage cheese. I love the Nancy. It tastes so good. Some caramel macchiato. I hope I like this. It says 0 creamer. I don't know. I probably got the wrong one. Got my regular hazelnut creamer. And hubby got the, what is this? Brown butter. I can barely see it. Some avocado ranch salad dressing, some sugar, some more lettuce. And I tell you guys, I go through this kind of quickly. This is a big container, but it doesn't last very long. A box of mashed potatoes, and that's the Idaho. A bag of broccoli. I like to put this in my salads. Some cucumbers, and I think I got about 5 of them, which is not enough for me. I'm telling you, I could eat a whole cucumber with each salad every day. Then I got a pack of carrots, some turkey patties, and that's Jenny O, Italian dressing, and some Roma tomatoes. Last but not least, you see it right here, some butter pecan. Okay guys, that completes this vlog and this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I am so glad today is Friday. I am done with my exercise. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed watching. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe to the channel. Just go ahead, click subscribe, give the video a big thumbs up, and comment down below if you like. Don't forget to turn your bell on to all, so that you will be notified whenever I upload a video and you'll be the first to know, okay? To all my Jazzy Greens, thank you guys so much for tuning in and clicking on the video. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.